All right. So definitely you guys probably want to go ahead and just take a screenshot of this so you guys have it copied. This is going to be for the 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour. You guys could definitely still use this if you guys are trading Forex, but I'm going to show you guys how you could use this with HFX. So with the buy signal, what you guys are looking for is a 5-step kind of process. So for the first step, you're going to look at the 2 candles to the left of the arrow. And is the blue candle bigger than the red? Yes or no? So literally, these are yes or no questions that you're going to want to answer, right? Now, each answer has to be yes. So each of these, for step 1 through 3, have to answer yes. If one answer is no, you guys are going to just go ahead to the next currency pair and just do the same process. Start with step 1. If the answer is yes, 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 then boom, go over here to number 4 as well. And then check this step as well, and then boom, you can go ahead and take the trade. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys exactly what this is talking about. So on Hyperdrive, we're currently on GBP CAD on a 5-minute candle, or a 5-minute chart. Actually, let me go to another one. All right, cool. I like this one a little bit better. All right, so I'm looking at Euro GBP. Now for the buy signal, right? It says the very first step is look at the 2 candles to the left of the arrow. Is the blue candle bigger than the red? So we're gonna go ahead and look at the 2 candles left of the blue arrow, and then we're gonna check if the blue candle is bigger than the red. So here.
Hey, Slammer, do y'all know if I screen record this, will it still have like a video? Like, will I hear the sound or no?
I think so.
Y'all don't know. You said you don't think so?
You gotta set it up in your settings to do it. My shit don't do it, and I don't know how to set it up.
Yeah, bro. Yesterday I was on live with somebody, bro, and it didn't work neither. I was just seeing it. Maybe it was just because I was talking. If I'm not saying
gonna record
nothing,
this though. She's recording this for us.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, so on the blue arrow, we're looking at the 2 candles on the left. So is the blue candle bigger than the red? Oh shit, hold up. Is the blue candle bigger than the red? Yes.
Yes.
Second step. Does the red line cut through both of the candle bodies?
Yes.
Thank you, Azalea. Love you.
Love you.
Step 3, is the gray, aqua, or blue line closely below the 2 candles? Is the gray, aqua, or blue line closely below the 2 candles?
Yep.
All right. Now, make sure the gray, aqua, or blue lines are not closely above price. So we're gonna look to see if any of these lines are closely above where that blue arrow is. We see nothing above, right? There's no lines above this blue arrow. So now, literally, you can go ahead and take that trade. You can initially go ahead and take that trade for the 15 minutes. Or what I'm going to show you guys here is how I've been kind of practicing on taking these trades, right? So pretty much you guys are seeing a yellow, red, and aqua line, right? So these are EMAs. So they're going to be the moving average of a different amount of candles. So the yellow candle is going to be the moving average of 5 candles. And then the red line is going to be the moving average of 13 candles. And then the aqua line is going to be the moving average of 50 candles. So I'm going to show you guys how you guys could put this on your trading view and how simple it pretty much is. So hold on, let me find this currency pair. All right. Go to another one. Let me show you guys a few more examples before I actually go ahead and show you guys how to chart it up. So we're gonna go back to this signal again. We see a blue arrow. Now we only care about the 2 candles to the left. So again, look at the two candles. To the left of the arrow, is the blue candle bigger than the red? Yes. Does the red line cut through both of the candle bodies? Yes.
Mhm.
Step 3, is the gray, aqua, or blue line closely below the two candles? We actually see the aqua, the gray is above, so no. They're below, or they're above the candles. So no, we will go ahead and just go ahead and look for a different trade. We want to go ahead and take this one. You guys want to make sure you guys are getting yeses on every question. Let's go to AUD CAD. So now we got a sell signal, right? So we have a red arrow. So now let's go ahead and look at the two candles to the left. Now we're on the sell signal. Look at the two candles to the left of the arrow. Is the red candle bigger than the blue? Boom. I'm gonna look right here. Can't really tell. It kind of looks like it's the same.
Same size.
Low key blue look a little bigger.
Let's see. You say you think blue looks a little bigger? Yeah, it does, low key. All right, so we already got a no on that one. So we'll go ahead and look at the next currency pair.
And Delorean best works with between those times too. So
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, let me show you guys the time. So it's between 2 a.m. and 10 a.m. Eastern. That is also one of the questions you want to go ahead and ask yourselves. That's going to be the best time to trade this strategy. So is it between 2 a.m. and 10 a.m. Eastern? Just make sure you guys match that up with your guys' time zone. So let's go to over here. We're at our sell signal. Again, we have a red arrow. We're going to look at the two. Oh, these are both too close again. All right, let me find another one. All right, we have a buy. So the two candles to the right or to the left. Look at the two candles to the left. Is the blue bigger than the red?
Smooth.
Does the red line cut through both of the candle bodies? Yes.
Smooth.
Is the gray, aqua, or blue line closely below the two candles? Yes.
Mhm.
Step 4, make sure the gray, aqua, or blue lines are not closely above price. So make sure those lines are not closely above the blue arrow. See, there's nothing above that blue arrow. So yes, we could literally, how this works, guys, we can see it's kind of, I mean, it's a little bit consolidating right now, but for the most part, we see that it's working up in an uptrend, right? So how this strategy works is it only works in uptrends or downtrends. So what these lines are for is kind of like a point system, right? So I mean, the yellow line is going to be a decent trade. The red line is going to be a perfect trade. If it ever touches the blue line, that's really just going to be an amazing trade, right? Because if I zoom out, you guys can kind of see, depending on what kind of trend it's in. If I start, I'm going to just start right here. So it broke down and now it's below the aqua blue line. So all of these candles are below that aqua blue line. Then boom, it breaks up. But if you guys see that since these candles are all below, right, it always is going to come back and touch the aqua line. So boom, you guys see it worked down, touched it, came back down, disrespected it, came back down, touched it, and disrespected it and went up. Same thing when it's on an uptrend. You guys see it went up, came down, worked itself back, touched it, came back down, disrespected a little bit, went back up, down, same thing. So you really want to go ahead and take trades whenever it bounces off I say really the red line. That's going to be their best bet. You guys could still take trades on the yellow line because sometimes it might not hit the red line like you guys could see right here, right? So I'm going to show you guys how to put these indicators on your graph and how to take these trades. So you really just want to go ahead and look to kind of see how the candles are moving and what line they're touching first to go ahead and kind of base your trade. So first right here, you guys will see, all right, boom. It's really kind of just touching that yellow line. So when it touches the yellow line, that's when I'm going to go ahead and look for to go ahead and take a trade. Boom, boom, boom. It's kind of consolidating right here. I'll probably stay away from it. It's dropping down past that red line. Since we already see in past time, it has a what's it called? You can already just see in past time that it just has a way of just disrespecting that red line. I wouldn't really take trades when it disrespects that red line because it could do something just like how it is right here, how the candles are just disrespecting it, even the blue line, and then come back up. So whenever you guys see something kind of like this and you go back in the past time and just see that it's something that it does, I'll really just go ahead and find a different currency pair. But what's it called? You guys want to go ahead and do your trades off of 3 minutes, right? So I always usually look on a 1 minute trade, a 1 minute chart on my trading view, but Delorean Hyperdrive doesn't allow you to look at a 1 minute chart. So same thing on my trading view, I'm on the 1 minute chart, right? I'm looking at Euro JPY. On the 1 minute, we see it's in the uptrend. Now it currently broke that blue line that I'm talking about that it always touches, right? And bounces back up, but it broke it. So now it's in the downtrend. So until it kind of gets back up here to this blue line, I'm gonna mark it up here at this 335. I'm not gonna what's it called? I'll stay away from it once it kind of gets up here. Since we could see past time, same thing how I was explaining on the other currency pair, it passes that blue aqua line and kind of disrespects, stays consolidated, comes back. So for right now, since we could see exactly what I'm talking about, guys, you guys see how all of these candles are touching the first yellow line and bouncing off, touching the yellow line, bouncing off, touching the yellow line, bouncing off until up here. It's touching, it probably touched the blue line from where this orange line is at. It just probably moved. But for the most part, it's really touching that yellow line and bouncing back off. That's what I mean when you guys want to go ahead and look in the past time and see exactly what the candles are kind of touching and bouncing off of. So boom, you guys see how now market is touching the red line. That's the, I really just kind of look for red lines when I'm taking entries, guys. Like, unless you really see exactly what I'm just was talking about, how it's touching the yellow, you guys really just want to be patient and kind of wait for it to touch the red line and then go in for that 3 minute entry. This is just kind of something that Tyrone Foster taught us when we were in Dallas in his room. Just a little bit of sauce. So just how Matty Pips has his point system, this is kind of like the same thing. It's just yellow is a good trade, red is an amazing trade. It always bounces off that blue one. That'd be like an amazing trade. Now, one thing that I like to do, so you guys kind of know what price is going to hit it at, right? You guys could either just hover your cursor where that yellow line is at. So boom, I'll hover my cursor right here. I see the last 3 numbers is 321. Or I could hover my cursor on that red line. Boom, I see this is 324. So I would say I would want to go in for a 3 minute sell at 324 or higher. You guys could already see right now prices at 325. So you can go ahead and actually take a, if you guys are trading, you guys could take a 3 minute sell on Euro JPY. But see, it's actually coming back up now. It might just touch this blue line, but for the most part, I really just take the trades whenever it touches those lines because you have that rollover option for it to kind of work itself back down. Because you guys can see right here, it worked up past, but then worked itself back down. So don't get too nervous. Like, it might do something like this and go past your entry, but it'll probably still work itself down. You guys can see it in past time as well. It worked itself up, worked itself back down, worked itself back up, worked itself down, consolidated, but it's working itself down for the most part right now. Until it comes back up here, then it's probably going to work back up into that, what's it called? The uptrend that it was in. Does everybody kind of understand or see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
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 All right, bet. So let me show you guys how to add this on your demo account on your pocket options. Because first, what's it called? I really think you guys should practice this on your pocket options first before you guys really go and start taking live trades. So let me know. Go ahead and put a 1 in the chat when everybody is in their pocket options and what's it called? Ready to go ahead and set their indicators up. This is going to be recorded, so if anybody needs it, I can definitely send it out to them. So now over here where you guys click your currency pairs, you guys are going to see the candles, and then the second option, we're going to click that. We're going to go ahead and go to moving average and make sure you star it and click it 3 times. So there's 1 line that just popped up, there's 2 that just popped up, there's 3. So I might not pop up 3 lines, but just make sure there's 3 moving averages that are popping up right here. I'm gonna wait like 10 seconds. I'm gonna go to the next step. All right. So now I want you guys to set the moving average, right? So if you guys don't see kind of how that list just dropped down for me, you guys should see a kind of like a little triangle with the number 3 underneath the currency pair. Make sure you guys just press that. And there's going to give you this little drop down menu showing you 3 moving averages. Then you're going to see an I, a pencil mark, and an X. My laptop charger. Hold up, save the
Heidi, what you doing, bro?
I mean, I'm doing this.
All right, so
Bring me my bong though.
oh.
You see what I'm doing? Waiting to
Please
smoke.
and thank you.
All right, so now the 3 moving averages, we're gonna go to the first one. We're gonna click the pencil mark. Now change this period to 5 and change the moving average to EMA.
Sorry, where did you click that? The little pencil?
Yeah, click the little pencil.
Okay.
And then change the period to 5 and the moving average to EMA. Don't close out yet though. We gotta go to styles.
You do that for all 3 of them?
Nah, so hold on, just stay on this one. So then we're gonna go to styles and we're gonna change this color to yellow. And then exit out and then click save. All right, now we're gonna go to the second moving average. You guys are gonna see we changed that first one. It's gonna say EMA 5. Now we're gonna go to the second option and we're gonna click the pencil. We're gonna change this one to 13 and the moving average to EMA. Then we're gonna go to styles and we're gonna change this color to red. And press save. If I lost anybody, just let me know and I'll go back. So now we got that one, EMA 13. So now we go back to the last one, click the pencil. That period is gonna be 50. Moving average to EMA.
What was the period on the last one?
50.
So the last 2 are both 50?
Now the
Oh,
last
no, never mind. Okay, yeah, I see. My bad.
5, 13, 50.
Yeah.
and then styles on that one is gonna be aqua. All right.
What
So
was
now,
the color for the first one? Did you leave it at green?
what was that?
The first EMA, the 5, did you leave it at green?
No, so the first EMA is gonna be yellow.
Okay, thank you.
It's yellow, red, and aqua.
Like that. So now on pocket options, you guys just make sure you guys are writing this down. Let's have it intriguing. Yeah, it's real simple too. I'm gonna put it. Oh, Zay already did that. Thank you, Zay. All right.
Okay.
Now it's real simple, guys. With putting it on your pocket options, I like putting on your pocket options so that you guys could take demo trades, right? You guys could go to your trading view and do the same thing and put those same EMAs on your trading view so you can chart up other ones as well. You guys would do the same thing. Just go to the trading view, type in I actually went to 5 EMAs by Charlie. If you guys need help with setting that up, because it was actually a little weird the way I had to do it. But if you guys need help setting it up on your trading view, I definitely can help you. But what's it called? I like.
Why don't you show us how to do that right now?
No, I got you. I'll do that. I really just set it up on your pocket options though, so you guys can kind of practice and see what the trades are. So I mean, it's gonna be the same thing, I guess, on the trading view, but I'll go ahead and do the same thing. I gotcha. But now on your trading view, pretty much what you guys are gonna want to do is go to. I always start with the highest percentage pairs. So I'm gonna start with CAD JPY. And I'm just gonna kind of go back and I'm gonna see. Oh, I don't know why it's not letting me zoom out. See what kind of trend it's in. So it kind of looks like it's a little bit in the uptrend, but currently it's kind of working itself down. I don't really like markets that are kind of stay consolidated like this. So I'm gonna go to another one. This only works in markets that are in hot uptrends or downtrends. So let's go to CAD CHF, same thing, it's staying consolidated right here. Let's go to another one. Euro USD, same thing, consolidating. But it actually kind of looks like, no, I'm not gonna do that one actually. All right, cool, Euro AUD. This one's working up a little bit. So now it's touching our red line, right? So how I was talking about, we want to wait for the red line. We could see right here though, for the most part, these candles were all touching the yellow line for the most part first and kind of bouncing back up. So right now we have 35 seconds left in this 1 minute candle. I probably would just wait for the 30 seconds before I get in for my entry to kind of see where it ends and to see if it's still kind of working itself towards the aqua line. So you guys don't want to rush into your trades yet. If you guys don't, have your timer on your guys' candles, go to the very first one. Shout out to Zay for showing me this. Go to the very first candle chart or candle or option right here. Go down and then make sure you press enable timer, right? So boom. Now the candle, see it kind of really just touched the red line and let's see, kind of shooting back up. So I'll probably put my cursor right here on the last wick of the red candle because this is the furthest point that it'll come down to. So I see that this is 290. So I'll say 290, I'll go in for a 3 minute buy, or you can go in for the body of the end of this candle, but you guys see how this is wicking down. So I really just go for the wick of the past candle. We see that's at 290. I'd go in for a 3 minute buy on 290 since we're seeing that this is on working on an uptrend.
Mhm.
We could take that one. We'll go to GBP JPY. It's kind of consolidating in this area. I'll stay away from that. Same with this. But it's really just a matter of you guys finding a currency that's in a trend and then just letting it bounce off of those yellow and red lines. And then that's when you always want to take a 3 minute entry. Now on your trading view, I'm gonna show you guys how you can set this up as well. All right, so I'm gonna go to Euro JPY. So anytime that you guys come to trading view, why is this doing this? All right, anytime you guys come to trading view and find your currency pair, we're gonna go to Euro JPY. It's always gonna be the currency pair that says Owanda over here on the right hand side. So I'm gonna go to Euro JPY. Now over here at the top side, make sure your time frame is on 1 minute. You could click it. I like to start so then it stays up here on your chart if you ever refresh or leave the page. So I like to start everything. So I start 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute. Now next to that, you'll see a candle chart. If you guys is not on a candle chart, it's because you guys are starting a new trading view or just now making a trading view, make sure you click this if you guys are on the candles, because I know it usually starts like on the line or the area chart. The next thing, I know some people ask if you want to make your chart dark, come up here to the menu option, click it, and come down to dark color theme, click that, and then come to this settings wheel up here at the top, come to appearance, and I just changed my background color to black, solid black. I feel like it's a little bit easier to see. Now to add the indicators, we're gonna go to the FX button at the top. I want you guys to type in 5 EMAs by Charlie V, or you guys could just honestly type in 5 EMAs and then this one should pop up. Make sure you guys click it and then start. If you guys don't see a star, just hover next to it. You guys will see kind of like what I'm doing. You'll see add to favorites, just click that. Don't add any of the other ones, just add this one. That's just for me to know what other indicators I use on different methods. Damn, hold on, let me turn on my AC. All right. So now, actually, let me do this with you guys because I know it was a little weird when I first had to put it on.
I was just trying to do it myself and it was a little weird.
Yeah, you're good. I'll help you. All right, so now you guys are gonna see all these fucking lines popping up. It looks hella weird right now. But now up here, where it pops up, you guys are gonna see up here, it's gonna say 5 EMAs by Charlie, right? Now again, you guys are gonna see I and the settings. I want everybody to press the settings. Look at that real quick. All right, so let's go to the settings, and we're gonna start with the very first one, right?
I don't know why, but I can't find it.
You can't find 5 EMAs.
Yeah.
Don't put any spaces when you search it. Just do 5 EMA with no spaces and it'll show up.
Yeah, just type 5 EMA, and then it should be this one right here.
I found it. Thank you guys.
All right. So now when it pops up over here at the top, you guys are gonna see the I and then the settings bar. Just make sure we press that settings. Let's go to styles first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. All right, good. So we're gonna start at the bottom. So where we see plot with the kind of like checkered kind of colored one, let's click that. We're gonna see this little bar we can move left and right. Let's drop that all the way down to the left. All right, so now it's black, just because, and then it's gonna blend in. We're not gonna see it on our chart anymore. Same thing with the red. We're gonna click that. We're gonna change this all the way down so it disappears. If it's white, you guys, if your guys' chart is white, then you guys need to click the color white, so then it blends in, so you guys don't see it. If it's black, then you guys are definitely still gonna see it on your chart. Or if your guys' chart is white, you guys are still gonna see it on your chart. All right, now the orange colored one, we're gonna do the same thing. Click this, change this all the way down as well. So now we only have 3 lines on our chart. All right, so now we only have the blue, the green, and the yellow colors. Everything else should be blacked out or whited out, depending on how your chart looks. All right, so then press save. Actually, wait, you guys didn't have to press save. So we're gonna go back to inputs now. So now we're gonna change the EMA fast. We're gonna change this from 10 to 5, the 30 to 13, and we don't gotta change the mid for 50. Yeah, I got you, Misha. This is actually gonna be recorded, so I can send it to you.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, I just wasn't sure.
No, I got you. I'll
Thank
go
you.
over with you again too. Now you guys don't have to do anything with the last two just because we already whited or blacked them out on here on our style, right? So again, it should be 5, 13, and 50. These two at the bottom, the 100 and 200, we don't have to mess with them. Let's go back to style. Now the blue, green, and yellow colors, right? We got to change those. So the blue one, we're going to change that to yellow. I like to change mine all the way to 100 down here. The green, we're going to change to red. The yellow, we're going to change to aqua.
So it's just going to be the same, right? Like the EMA fast 5 yellow, fast 2 13 red. Just the same thing like pocket options.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, bet. So now your guys' color should be yellow, red, and aqua, right? The last three should be all blacked out or all whited out. Now we're gonna go ahead and exit out. So now everyone should only have 3 lines on their chart. So my candles look a little bit different. You guys can always change your candles as well. But the purple candles are gonna be going up, the yellow candles are gonna be going down. So now you guys see exactly what I mean on Euro JPY. We always look on the 1 minute chart, right? So if we're looking on a 1 minute chart, we're taking 3 minute trades. We're looking on a 3 minute chart, we're taking 6 minute trades. You just double, kind of like triple, not double. I guess you should triple it because it's like it's a 3 candle rule, right? So if I were to take a buy down here, since we're on a 1 minute chart, if I took a buy right here, after 3 candles, this would be 1 candle, 2 candles, 3 candles, I should be in profit. That's the rule. So that's why on a 1 minute chart, I'm taking a 3 minute trade, just because it's a 3 candle rule that you should be in profit. So exactly what I was talking about, you guys are seeing right now, that market's kind of really just touching the yellow line and bouncing back off, right? So right now we could really be taking trades whenever it hits that yellow line. So what I'll do is I'll come over here on the left-hand side, I'll click the second tool, right? If it's not a horizontal line already, click the little arrow, go down to horizontal line. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mark kind of like the red line first. So boom, I'm gonna mark that one purple. And I'm also gonna mark that yellow line. So you kind of just see it's right here. It's actually kind of dropping. So I'm gonna mark both of them. Now this just kind of helps me know over here on the side what price these lines are kind of at, right? So right now you guys already see it disrespected that first yellow line. It looks like it's gonna hit the second purple line, which is gonna be that red line. So I'd be looking to take a 3 minute buy when price hits this 347 because this is where this red line is currently at right now. So I really just like to place the horizontal line where these lines are kind of at, just so you can kind of know what price point those markets or these lines are at. Now the lines are gonna switch and move just kind of how you guys can see how it is right now. But like I said, don't freak out. We have the rollover option and everything. But for the most part, like I'm telling you guys, I can show you over here. You guys can see how this yellow line, like boom, y'all could have caught wins this entire time. Look how it's literally that yellow line and bouncing off, yellow line bouncing off, yellow line. Even if we had to roll these ones over that are a little bit above, we could have rolled it over, cleared, touched it, cleared, touched it, cleared. Okay, this is now it's going up in an uptrend. You guys see exactly how I said. If it's below the aqua line, you're taking a sell. If it's above the aqua line, you're taking a buy, right? So it's always gonna come back and touch the aqua line. Does everybody understand? Everybody kind of get the gist of
See,
what's going on? Yeah, no problem, Angel. I got you. Is anybody confused? Anybody want me to show them another example? We can go through the DeLorean slide again.
Would you say using the currency strength meter would be good for this? I just seen that Angel was saying that in the comment in the chat.
Let me see.
Um,
I haven't used it, honestly. I haven't personally been using the currency strength meter just because kind of what from what Tyrone was teaching us, he wasn't really using too much of it. He wasn't, I mean shit, he didn't tell us.
it could be another confirmation for sure though.
I'm not telling you not to. I think that'd be actually a good bet as another confirmation for sure. Like I honestly want to start putting like my other indicators as well. But sometimes when I tried it with the RSI and shit, like it just didn't match up. So and I kind of just been playing around on the demo and seeing kind of past time where these candles are kind of bouncing off. It'll be mostly off those the yellow line, guys. Like it's literally it's showing you guys right here. Yellow line, boom, boom, boom. Yellow line, boom, 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 boom. Could have just caught mad winds here, mad winds here. Just a matter of you guys kind of seeing and finding what trend it's in. Yeah, yellow is a good trade and red is an amazing trade. And then blue, that's just kind of like showing you like blue is an amazing point, but it honestly is kind of like the price point that's showing you like, hey, the blue line is where price is always going to bounce off of because that's it. That's the moving average of 50 candles. So it's like, hey, the blue line is showing you like, yo, market's going to come down to me at some point and possibly reverse or bounce back up. So you see exactly how it's doing right now. It hit and bounced all the way back up, but now it's kind of working back down. So that's kind of what that blue and aqua line is going to be used for, kind of like a support, showing you a support or a resistance, depending on if it's going in if it's going up or if it's going down. But it's always, always, always going to come back to that aqua line. Y'all good?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna stop this recording.
Oh yeah, because I just took a 3-minute trade.